So I want to show you what I consider to be the most useful flashes for CS2 Inferno on Banana. We're going to start off with T and we'll work our way over to CT. So I would say the most useful flash you can ever learn for Banana is this one right here. As your teammates are pushing up towards, top car, you get stuck right into this corner. You don't have to actually get stuck. It's pretty loose anywhere in this vicinity. For consistency's sake, we'll get about here and just do a simple left click jump throw right at this do not enter sign. It's going to end up popping right over the roof here, and any of your teammates in this area, they're not going to even get half blinded by it, and anyone on Banana anywhere is going to absolutely eat this flash. It'll even full blind someone sitting in this corner right here without any reaction time whatsoever to turn away. It'll absolutely nuke car, anyone around half wall. It just hits everywhere. Even if they're on this side of half wall, it's still going to hit them and it's still going to full blind them. It's a great flash to throw. Honestly, it's kind of the Banana God flash from a T side perspective. You can also throw that exact same flash from this corner right here and just left clicking anywhere into this little pocket right here. Just a simple left click throw will do. And as you can see, it's not going to blind into your teammates just like before from under here. But again, the player standing right here, he's going to absolutely eat it. And so is anyone else, around the Banana area like this. They're going to also eat the flash. So next, once you already have Banana control, if you haven't pushed up past car or half wall, this flash is absolutely critical. This is just the half wall flash. You just want to line up with this. There's this little crack here in the wall. I guess it's just where these two textures collide, but you just want to line up right here on these, and you can simply left click at this little light right here or just above it. It serves two purposes. We'll start off by just left clicking on the light. It's going to end up landing on the half wall and popping up. So it gives your teammates a little bit of a sound cue. They can listen, wait for the pop, and then peek out and destroy the enemy that's going to be absolutely full blind from eating it. Or if you don't want it to make that sound, you can aim just a little bit above this light, just like this, and it'll actually end up landing on the other side of the half wall. So your teammate's not going to get full blind as he peeks it. So you can kind of wait for it and peek it like this as opposed to having to fully turn away from it. So it's whatever you prefer, but that is an extremely powerful flash to take top car control and work your way up on towards B site. So now let's take a look at this from the CT perspective. So say you have a teammate that's wanting to peek car early, maybe they're anticipating a little bit of aggression from the T's. So you can just come up to this corner right here and simply left click a flash just off to the right of this little notch on the wall. You want to go far enough out to where it's not going to hit the wall. So, maybe about to here is safe. A simple left click throw will do, and boom, that's going to end up blinding pretty much all of Banana here. It's kind of easy to turn away from. They have a decent bit of time to react. Although with the amount of utility that gets dumped onto Banana early round, a lot of times a flash like this flying over is not going to get noticed because there's just so much going on. If you're closer to this angle, you can just do a middle click jump throw at the sign here. It's going to accomplish a similar effect, although it's going to be further up to where it'll blind players even better. Kind of harder to look away from. It's just another option that you have. If you have a teammate up close half wall, you can simply just line up with this and just left click throw a flash just at the tip of this roof. It's going to end up popping around the side and behind it so that your teammate can then stand here and just peek off of this right after it pops. It's going to absolutely nuke anyone standing here. Kind of hard to look away from. There is a sound cue, but it's just another good option to throw if you're wanting to maybe catch a few players off guard in Banana. And of course, I would say the most important flash to know for CT side is this flash right here. It's how you retake car and get back into Banana mid to late round. So there's a few ways to throw it. I usually use the tip of this building as a reference. So if you just simply left click right at that, that's going to end up blinding anyone sitting here on half wall. They're going to absolutely eat it. Anyone sitting in this position, they're going to eat it. And also this corner right here, it's literally, they can't turn from that. They're going to eat it. It's a pretty ridiculous flash in that sense. However, the one spot that doesn't get blinded is if someone is standing right here really close. So if you suspect that, it's going to half blind him. It might scare him, offset him a little bit, but they're still going to be able to kill your teammate that's peeking off of this. So if you're concerned, if you think someone's there, all you have to do is use that exact same point of reference, but just aim to the left. I mean, it's as simple as that. I would say like maybe above this window like this, that's going to be enough. You could probably maybe between these two windows and left click there. You've just got to communicate that to your teammate that's peeking that, hey, this is going to land in your face. So he's going to have to peek it by looking this way, but he can peek off this and absolutely nuke this guy because if he's standing here, believe it or not, that flash is going to full white him. So anyways, whether you're on T or CT, I hope these flashes help you take Banana control and win a few extra fights on CS2 Inferno.